Hello everyone, my name is Maxene Calderon and welcome to my science teaching blog. Today we're going to learn about active and inactive faults. Before we begin, let me ask you this question. Have you ever felt an earthquake before?
Hi!
If yes, then you already experienced one of the effects of movements along faults.
Wow!
So now, let us discover what faults are and why they matter. For today's lesson, these are our learning objectives. At the end of this discussion, you should be able to define what a fault is, compare active and inactive faults, explain the relationship to earthquakes, identify examples of faults found in the Philippines, and understand the importance of preparedness during the earthquake. These objectives will guide us throughout the lesson. So let's first define what a fault is. A fault is a fracture or crack in the Earth's crust where blocks or rocks move because of tectonic forces. The Earth's crust is not one solid piece. Instead, it is divided into tectonic plates that slowly move over time. As these plates move, pressure builds up, and when the pressure becomes too strong, rocks break and move along faults. This sudden movement releases energy in the form of earthquakes. Think of it like bending a stick. As you continue applying pressure to the stick, it eventually snaps.
Wow!
In the same way, faults break due to stress inside the earth. Now let us discuss what causes faults to move. The main reason is tectonic plate movement. The plates beneath the earth slowly push, pull, or slide against each other. And there are three common types of stress. First is compression, where rocks are pushed together. Second is tension, where rocks are pulled apart. Third is shearing, where rocks slide past one another. And these stresses create cracks and movements along faults, and sometimes volcanic activity can also contribute to fault movement because magma beneath the earth creates pressure. Let us now focus on active faults. An active fault is a fault that has moved in the recent geologic past and still has the potential to generate earthquakes. Scientists consider active faults dangerous because they may move again at any time. Some signs of active faults include frequent earthquakes, visible ground movements, and cracks on the Earth's surface. Next, we have inactive faults. Inactive faults are faults that have not moved for a very long period of time and are less likely to produce earthquakes. These faults are considered relatively stable compared to active faults. Unlike active faults, inactive faults usually show no recent earthquake activity. And over time, erosion and weathering may cover or hide them. However, scientists still continue studying these faults because changes in Earth's processes can sometimes reactivate them. Here is a comparison between active and inactive faults. Active faults still move and can generate earthquakes, making them dangerous and closely monitored by scientists. On the other hand, inactive faults have no recent movement and are less likely to produce earthquakes. And the easiest way to remember this is active faults are still alive in terms of movement, while inactive faults are relatively quiet or stable. The Philippines has many faults because our country is located along the Pacific Ring of Fire. This area is known for frequent earthquakes and volcanic activity. For example, our major faults in Philippines are the West Valley Fault, the Philippine Fault Zone, and the Eastern Mindanao Fault. And because of these faults, earthquakes are common in the country. That is why understanding faults and earthquake preparedness is very important for every Filipino. Since active faults can generate earthquakes, preparedness is very important. Families should prepare emergency kits containing water, food, flashlights, medicine, and important documents. Schools and communities should also conduct earthquake drills regularly. During an earthquake, remember the safety procedure: drop, cover, and hold. Drop under a sturdy table or dock, cover your head and neck, and hold on until the shaking stops. Remember that preparedness can save lives during disaster. So, to summarize our lesson, faults are cracks or fractures in the Earth's crust caused by tectonic forces. Movement along faults releases energy that causes earthquakes. Active faults are still capable of movement and can generate earthquakes, while inactive faults show no recent movement and are considered more stable. Lastly, earthquake preparedness is necessary to reduce risk and protect lives. Understanding these faults help us become more aware and ready for national disasters. Now it's time for a quick interactive quiz. And yes, shout your answer through your screen if you know that. Let's see how much you learned today. Question number 1. What do you call a crack or fracture in the Earth's crust? The correct answer is fault. Question number 2. Which type of fault can still generate earthquakes? If you answered active fault, then you are correct. Question number 3. These are true or false. Inactive faults move frequently. The answer is false. Question number 4. Why is the Philippines prone to earthquakes? That's correct, because the country is located along the Pacific Ring of Fire. Last question, number 5. What should you do during an earthquake? Drop, cover, and hold. Or duck, cover, and hold. Yay! Great job, everyone! I hope you enjoyed our short quiz activity. And that concludes our teaching vlog about active and inactive faults. Thank you for listening and participating in today's lesson. Always remember that understanding Earth's processes help us become more prepared and responsible individuals. Stay safe, everyone, and thank you